Okay, now it's time to start decorating this mess of a place. Now, what do you think settlers would do with an area like this? Wow, I'm halfway up the size bar already. Just the previous few episodes, I've already used up half the size bar. They probably want fans to cool off. And apparently there's a limit to how far down power can travel. I'll fix that in a minute. Come on, place it. So how will I get power to here? 647 defense, because I added those turrets to face the super mutants over there. So I don't want to deal with super mutants anymore. Connectors. We need wall connectors. Place. Yep. Attach the wire. Oh, yeah. Attach the wire. Wonder why the lack of power. Now I have to connect that to power somewhere. Unfortunately, going around corners with wires is not easy. Like going from here to there is not going to work. I'd have to place one here. And you go there, to there, to there, and to there. Not sure how far this is going to power. Probably not the whole building. It requires too many of these things to power these lights. Wow, that just powers 2 lights. That really sucks. It really requires too many connections to power lights. So I'd have to turn this corner, which would require this to be on the corner. I need a... This is going to be difficult. I wanted to decorate the place, not power up the stupid lights. Oh, I'm still over encumbered. I thought I scrapped all that stuff. I'm pretty sure I scrapped a bunch of stuff. Come on. Fidget, fidget, fidget. Get your way out. No, that. That needs to go right around there. Why can't I select? There's a glitch. I couldn't switch to the connector there. I'm probably gonna have to place a connector in the middle of that wall. Too many connectors required. Now that's embedded in the wall practically. Carrying too much and can't run. You're carrying too much and can't run. I don't care. You're not sticking the obvious piece to the wall. Wow. You're gonna keep me from doing that, aren't you? Come on. Come on. Oh, this is slightly annoying. No. Jump. No. Blast it! Okay, fine. Why? Why is it doing that? Why won't it place on the wall when I'm looking at it at an angle? Is it because I'm looking at it at an angle? Up. Connect. It has to be because if you look at it at an angle, you can't place it. Which is ridiculous because of the limitations and where you can stand in a settlement. No. Grab the thing, move it down. That's probably the highest angle you could look at it and still connect it. I wanted to do the room setups, which I set up all the beds. I wonder what makes the settlers happy. How does happiness work in this thing? I have never gotten a settlement to 100% happiness. I wonder if I just put bars everywhere. Get drunk. That one's still dead. Guess what? That one can just stay dead. It's the dead ceiling fan that never worked. Anyway. Decoration time. Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA. I wonder if these things work. These work. These actually work. So what about this one? It does not fit even in a warehouse. This is the warehouse height, and it does not fit. Nuka Zappa Race. Okay, it doesn't fit. Warehouses have an extra high ceiling. Why wouldn't it fit? That's as close to the back wall as I can get it. They sound weird when you place them. Let's just leave a gap between them that way. That way I can set up some kind of decoration. I don't know. Not that. Wakakami. Nuka Cade. Ski ball has to go somewhere. Now here's the question. Will it work here? Do these things require power? How's this side with the wall look? Okay. To move you over slightly. I was hoping to put a cactus between there. Because they won't get close enough to where they're right next to each other. Ski ball. Still think you should be able to rebuild Nuka World. It seems like a pretty good idea to me, is rebuild Nuka World. What's this? Just a pillar? Signpost? I suppose signpost with no signs on it. And we need tokens. If we don't have tokens, we can't play the games, now can we? And these rooms I haven't decided yet. I'm going to start from the top. The very, very top. No, not the very, very top. Let's start from here. Let's build some living area. After all, we want to get max happiness somehow. That's it, somehow. So the first things we need is furniture. You get the small bed. Actually, there. Block some of the windows so no one can shoot you from outside. Shelving. Behind the door. Decorations. What is that? Yeah, I know it's a mounted creature. Is that a Deathclaw head? It's completely glitched out? I kind of want to see what it is because mounted bloatfly head. Ah. There's a Deathclaw head. No, we're not doing a mounted dog head. Let's do a mounted gorilla head. Oh, I don't have the ability to do a mounted gorilla head. Mounted radroach. Gross. Mounted heads. Nuka world. There's still a gap at the top. I could fix that, but I don't think I need to. Okay, we need a sleeping area. Put a bed there. That's the vault beds. Probably put a little bed over here. Ten beds. The reason it's 10 is because I have 7 in the building. In the actual Nuka, or the Red Rocket gas station, I have a few of the sleeping bags. Oh, there's the pool table. I wanted to put that down there. Oh well. Yeah, let's move that out a little bit. If I were to fill those in, it would look a little odd because the wall segment would be weird. Wrong wall segment. See, that would go there. Then I'd have to use the angled pieces. Like that. Like that. Like that. That fills in the gaps. I have tons of these pieces, so it doesn't matter if I use them. That gives it a tall ceiling look. But then when these pieces come into play, it looks a little different. Doesn't that fit there? Yes, it does. Not too bad, but it does look a little odd. Because you have that trim piece that's supposed to be outside, and then it sticks through the wall. And next room. Two of those beds. I don't usually like putting those up because they do cost aluminum. However, with Vault Tech, there came a new set of seats. Well, these are the Nuka World seats. You could always have a Nuka bench. Nuka dining table. These. Undamaged. The steel versions that are undamaged. Wish these were around earlier, because then I would have used those instead. Even though the damaged ones fit better with the settlements. At least as far as appearance. After all, everything was nuked. And that's the Vault Tech bed. A lot cleaner than the other beds. Wonder why you can't build the vault pieces outside of a vault, though. The actual vault building pieces, I mean, not the... like these. Right in my face. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nah, only one bed there. This room can be 2 beds. One there, and then one diagonally opposed. And you're gonna have... the dresser. And a locker. Can I put a hamper behind the door? Can I close the door and put a hamper behind the door? Why, yes. Yes, I can. And the large cylinder filing cabinets. Okay, we're up to 15 beds. Time to go get rid of some beds. $15 beds, so we can determine about how many go on a floor. There are literally 7 beds just scattered here. Scrap. Scrap. It's a waste of cloth, but I have tons of cloth. 8 beds. So we have 8 beds up there. I will not scrap these posters because they are not rebuildable. Hold on, what does it give you? Just wood. 4 wood. Not worth it. I'm going to put some disciple uniforms on these. There's the special power armor. I added a jetpack. So the Dry Rock Gulch feeding troughs attract the Brahmin. Thus the Brahmin stay near the Dry Rock Gulch. I didn't put any doors here. Well, that'll make building these easier. So they'll stay near the Dry Rock Gulch ones. Let's set up this room, and then I guess I'll have to end it at that point. Scroll, 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 scroll. Scroll, 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 scroll. Scroll, 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 scroll. Finding where it's not colliding with the wall and the other wall is a little difficult when putting something in the corner. Come on. There. And a little bit of wooden appliances, a little bit of steel. Actually, I wanted that on the desk. I also have to put lights in these rooms. This room has lights. Or at least one set of lights. These seem to give off the best lights. Or the best amount of light, I should say. The best lights. Yeah, these lights give off the best lights. Because they're obviously emitting light bulbs and at you. Well, that's it for that one. We got this one nicely decorated. Tune in for the next one, in which we finish off the rest, hopefully. Have a good day. Bye-bye. And don't worry, I will eventually get back to Far Harbor and deal with them.